What's up, guys? This is Higgins with Legal Automations. I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color. On today's episode, we're taking a look at Polymaker's Panchroma Gradient PLA in Luminous Rainbow. So I'm a big fan of Polymaker and their filaments. Comes in a nice cardboard spool, very easy to open packaging along with the Ziploc seal, and that's particularly useful in the event that you are just starting out or need some good storage, that kind of thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this open, and as you can see, it is a gradient filament. So it changes over time. It's also glowing or glow in the dark, so I'm going to show you that later. But here at Legal Automations, we always dry our filament for at least 6 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And here is the Benchy. So if you're new here, we always start out by printing a Benchy in generic filament settings in the slicer of our choice, in this case Bamboo Studio and generic PLA. So we're going to go ahead and get that sliced up. It should take just a little over an hour. And we're going to get that done and all the other test prints. And here they are. So, like I said, we start out with that Benchy. As you can see, it is a filament that does change color over time. No real major issues as far as I can see. Everything looks pretty good from the context of the Benchy. Next up, we have the dimensional cube. This is printed 40 by 40 by 40 millimeters cubed in spiral Voss mode. Again, changes slightly over time just because of the nature of the coloring of the filament. Next up, we have the temperature tower. This one, the best one I would say, is 205. And this type of filament for larger prints tends to be like more favorable because you get that dramatic color change effect. Just because of the nature of what I test, you don't really see it as well. But this is the retraction test, no stringing or anything like that, which is great to see. Next up, we have the max volumetric speed test. So this is 20 millimeters cubed per second, and everything turned out fine. No skipping of layers or deformation or anything like that. Next up, we have the overhang test. So the overhang test did fail at about, I think, this one was right at 60 or so. Just something to keep in mind if you're looking with this filament. Anyway, we got those things dialed in, reprinted that Benchy, and it looks great. So everything I changed is in the description down below. Anyway, over at Amazon, you can pick this up for less than $22. Again, it's glow in the dark, so I'm about to show you that here in a sec. But overall, I'd say, pretty good price for this type of filament and the uniqueness of the glow effect. My overall thoughts for this are pretty good. I think that, like I said, if you're looking for a glow-in-the-dark filament that needs to be rainbow and has that striking effect, and you're doing larger prints, I generally recommend this for larger prints. You can take full advantage of this. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start getting some of the lights dimmed here so that I can show you the how the glow effect looks in context of all this. So please bear with me. And there we go. We got the lights on or off. So we're going to go ahead and charge it with our handy dandy UV flashlight. And I'll show you the one for the Benchy, and I'll compare it with the initial generic Benchy. And I'm also going to show you some for the filament as a whole. So here's the filament as a whole. As you can see, again, the color does change. So you get that green glow and then that bluish glowing thing. And then here's the difference between the two Benchies. So we have the one on the right or the one behind is basically the one which we charged, and then that's the new one. So let's go ahead and get the lighting back up, and I can talk about my final thoughts when it comes to this filament and do the outro and everything that happens with this. So again, like I said, I think that's a good filament overall. I would say I think that I love working with Polymaker and having that ease with their filaments. The only criticism I have is the fact that there was a little bit of issues with the overhang test, but overall I'd say this is pretty good filament that's easy to work with and is very unique. Anyway, that's been Polymaker's Gradient PLA in Luminous Rainbow. If you like this type of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm a relatively new share with your friends. I'm a relatively new YouTube channel, and that goes a really long way. Anyway, I've been Higgins with Legal Automations. Be kind to each other, print all the stuff, and hope to see you back here for the next full review. Thanks.